Alright guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to show you what I do to prepare when I fish a new body of water. So there's two main things I usually do when I'm about to fish a new body of water. One, I'm going to research anything I can about the water. And two, I'm going to pick out what I'm going to tie on. First thing, let's go over research. Research is a big thing, especially when you're fishing a new body of water, because you want to get as much knowledge as you can about that body of water, whether it be a lake, pond, river, whatever. So three ways I research are websites. There's a whole bunch of websites out there you can look for new bodies of water. The information about the new body of water that you're fishing. You can either just Google the body of water with the state that you're in, or if you're from around the Midwest, there's a website called LakeLink. It's lake-link.com. I'll leave it in the description if you guys want to go look at it. It has like a whole bunch of fishing forums, reports, just a whole bunch of stuff about people talking about what the fishing's like in that area. Another thing is I will talk to people at bait shops or boat launches. So first thing, bait shops. When I go to a new body of water, when I'm traveling there, say it be a lake, I'll go to the lake and I'll look to see if there's any bait shops around there. If there's any bait shops, or even a gas station might work. If you see someone, like if there's bait, like you can get minnows or night crawlers or whatever in the store, in the gas station, just go there and ask if they have any knowledge or what they know about the body of water, what's biting, what's not, what to throw, you know. So you can do that with bait shops as well. Bait shops would probably be a better bet. And then the third thing, like I said before, is boat launch. When you see people launching their boat and it looks like they're going to be fishing, ask them, like just talk to them for a while. I'll say, what, it's my first time here, you know, like what are they biting on? What are you fishing for? Just make small talk and try to get some information out of them. And the second thing for preparation is what I like to tie up. Mainly, I like to keep it simple. I like to keep 3 rods. I'll take 3 rods as I'm going. So keep it simple. I'll keep a spinning rod and 2 bait casters. The spinning rod that I like to use is just 2500 size reel, 7-foot medium. It can be used for your finesse applications, such as drop shots, shaky heads, wacky rigs, stuff along those lines. I just put 10-pound braid on there and I'll probably put a leader on there. And the next one for my casting setup will be just a 7-foot medium heavy rod with a lower speed gear ratio reel like in your 6s and whatnot. I like to keep that rigged up with fluorocarbon, 12 to 15 pound test. You can't go wrong with that because you don't know if the water is going to be clear or not. Now the third and last rod that I will be taking would be a 7.3 to 7.6 and up, say. So 7 foot and up, or above 7 feet. I like to keep this with heavier pound fluorocarbon, or if you know the water is going to be dirty and there's going to be a lot of cover, fish braid. Right now I have 20-pound fluorocarbon on here. It's a 7.3 heavy rod, so that's my jig rod. So that's like the main thing you want to do is just keep it simple and tie on your confidence baits, what you usually catch fish on, what you're used to catching fish on. But another thing is you got to prepare to change lures at the lake, because who knows, by the time you get out there or when you tie on new lures, who knows what the conditions are going to be out on the lake, or who knows what the water color is going to be, the clarity, what they're going to be feeding on, how fast the waves or how fast the wind's whipping, what direction the wind's even coming from. So how deep you're fishing to will also play a factor. So like I said, what I usually like to do is I usually tie on my main confidence baits that I catch fish on, but I always am prepared to retie. Another tip I have is just keep it simple. Don't overthink things. Say you're going to be really hyped up to go out to this new lake. Don't expect to catch a dirty 30-pound bag and just go on, have the time of your life, catch your personal best, 100 fish day. It's most likely not going to happen. It could, don't get me wrong, but keep your expectations low, because like I said, it's going to be your first time fishing there and you're not going to slam. If you do, more power to you. That's really good. Good for you. Keep up the work. Yeah. I mentioned before, like if you don't know what the water clarity or like the weather is going to be like, when you get out there, when you're going to retie, if you have to retie, make sure you fish the conditions. What I mean by that is, say it's windy, you're not going to want to use a weightless fluke or a weightless Senko. You want to use a moving bait, something that get down there, like a jig or something if you want to go slower. But if it's super calm, you're obviously not going to throw a crankbait or anything of that line, any moving baits. You want to keep it nice and slow, finesse fish. And for colors, like I said, you don't know what the water clarity is going to be. If you do, good job. If you don't though, match the hatch when you get there. If you see bluegills swimming around, use your more natural colors, green pumpkins, watermelons, things along those lines. Sorry, I can't talk to them. But if your water is murkier, obviously you're going to use a darker color such as black and blue, June bug, things along those lines. And if nothing else is working, say you threw everything at them but the kitchen sink. Last thing you can throw, finesse fish. Throw all your main baits that you would usually throw, and then at the end, if none of that's working, or if you're catching some but not really much, throw out like a drop shot or a wacky rig or something along those lines, just to get some confidence built back up. And say you're catching more fish on the finesse gear, throw back out a bigger bait. Maybe you'll it'll up your chances or up your confidence, if you will, about catching more and bigger fish. So if you guys did enjoy the video and you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that like button. And I want to try to upload more. I have been out fishing quite a bit, but I haven't really been taking the cameras with, just trying to relax and just fish with some friends, hang out. The reason that made me think about making this video was because I had some questions on my last video when I was fishing on my birthday. I fished a completely new lake with my uncle. Never been there, never even heard, I've heard of it, but I didn't really know like the general area of it. That really threw me for a loop, and I didn't really know how to attack it until the day panned out. Then I gathered some tips and some things that I learned from the day, and I thought I'd make them into a video, so there you guys go. Subscribe if you want so you can see it next time I upload or every time I upload. But that's wrapping up the video. See you guys later. See you next time in the next video. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but just stay tuned. We'll see you guys next time.